So we were just talking about that piece of dog shit, Governor Cuomo, and it's quite hilarious how he is paraded around as if he is some sort of beacon of success, right? As if you look to him to see what you must do. And then if we listen to him, the country is going to be in a much better shape if we do what he did. This is got to be, let's just read it. This is coming from freaking the International Emmy Awards. Governor Andrew M. Cuomo of New York will receive the International Emmy Founders Award in recognition of his leadership during the COVID-19 pandemic and his masterful use of TV to inform and calm people around the world. It will be presented on November 23rd. Question: what the fuck dimension are they living in? What dimension? Because they're not in the same dimension I'm in. So what Earth are we on? Are they in Earth too? Is this a different timeline? Like, what dimension am I in? Because if I'm not mistaken, New York has the most deaths when it comes to the COVID-19 pandemic. In fact, if you removed New York from the equation when it came to United States death count, they'd be far lower on in the world when it comes to per 1 million deaths, or deaths per 1 million rather. So how the fuck does a guy, right? And we know the most controversial part is him by way of his fucking policy, essentially dropping time bombs, sick, or rather COVID positive patients in the most vulnerable population, the nursing homes. So he got to do that. Policy resorting in the depths of millions of people, not millions of people, excuse me, in the depths of a lot of people, thousands, let's say that. And he gets an international Emmy for that because of he was always on TV. I think he loves to be on TV, and perhaps that's what happened. So I'm going to look this up right now just to make sure that I'm not fucking tripping balls. So yes, deaths coming out of New York, 33,000 deaths. For perspective, Texas, they're 33,000. For perspective, Texas, where I'm at, and we can look at Florida as well, which has a bigger population, if I'm not mistaken. Texas has, let's see, we're going to take a look at live of this on the show. I don't have a producer. Has 20,000. So somehow they have the most deaths. Even having less of population than some other states, Florida. Let's see what Florida has. Florida's deaths. 17,000. So you're talking about nearing double what Florida has with less population. Yes, I know there's a lot of people bunched up in New York City. But he got to do that and has virtually the worst response when it comes to this pandemic. But more so, again, you have to refer to his handling of the nursing homes. He got to do that, and he's about to get an Emmy for it because he was just parading around on TV. I think he likes to see himself. I will say that. He was on TV a lot. But these fools had nerve to describe it, talking about leadership, masterful use to inform and calm people. Like, I guess you can get away with killing thousands of people. Or not. Look, I'm not going to say that he's responsible for every death. But I will say that obviously his policy considering the nursing home, that was on him. And the fact that he's able to get an Emmy because of that goes to show that this is all a fucking show. And politicians bask in it. Politicians, government officials, they bask in it. Even these nurses pop locking and shit on TikTok, they bask in all of this attention that they're getting as y'all's livelihoods get played around with. But I'm not going to even blame all the deaths. So I misspeak. I'm not going to blame all the deaths for him. I'm just saying, objectively speaking, New York got it the worst. So what leadership? What masterful use of TV? Being on the TV? Is that what we call masterful use of TV, when you just sit in front of a screen and recap shit? Is that what you do? Is that what it's called? Never mind policy? I thought this was a joke when I first saw it, but it wasn't. These guys are dead ass serious. But this is why these guys are pieces of dog shit. These are evil people. Evil people, and they work in conjunction with each other. Or work together. Combination. When it comes to politicians, Hollywood, TV, like they all in it. You want to talk about who in it together. That's the big club that none of us are in. Unbelievable that this man was able to do that, get away with it, and they about to give him a fucking Emmy for it. For anybody that takes that award seriously, I would have to say that you're on crack. And you shouldn't be taken seriously, because that in itself should show you that shit's all a show. I mean, and by way of a show, I mean, this ain't about actually being good at something. Right place, right time. And if the guys decided that this is your time to get this award, then you get the award. But this fucking, oh wow, it's unbelievable.